60 that next following week, you ain't got to worry about it. Just tithe. Right. Because it said a week's pay, or your salary, or day work, day wages, or day wages. So if somebody makes $40 a day, that may be their first fruit. Right. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah. Whatever you make, some people may just make $20 a day. I don't know. That's your first fruit. I'm just showing you. Hourly wage, weekly wage, it's up to you. That's what I say. I see your hand.
She brought up a good question about overtime.
Right.
So my question is, okay, I know you pay overtime all throughout the year. You pay time on overtime.
Right.
But during the, say, the first week or whatever you pay per month.
Okay, I put it to you like this. That's why I got it on now. First fruit can be throughout the year. Say this week, you may not work no overtime. But if I started working overtime the first of the year, and I got that extra $200, to me, I'd rather release that first $200 that week. Then every other week after that, I ain't got to worry about it because that's mine. I just tied. Go ahead.
My question is, my annual increase come in July. So last year what I did a day's wage.
Right.
When I got my increase, was I supposed to do it again?
Yeah, you're supposed to, because that was another increase. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, because it tells you when the increase, when the glorious increase, that was something you didn't have. So that first hold, that's when I say anybody, say for instance, okay, I'm finna go there again. I know I'm gonna get in trouble again. I'm finna get in trouble. I'm finna get in trouble. Okay, you know people that get SSI. Right. First of the year they get an increase. Right. So that first little $28 or $15, really they supposed to release that first. Yeah. Right. And then pay their tithes and all, but I ain't gonna send that to them old people because they pay probably a fixed income, but I'm trying to help them. Like they ain't got to be fixed. Right. I'm serious, you all. But they get increase. SSI, anything get increase. Wages goes up. So in February come, you give a chance to keep your whole check, just tie it off of it, and give God an offering.
Okay, now one more thing.
Okay.
Now, I got an increase on the first of the year. I paid it. Now, further on down the year, I got another increase. I'm supposed to do it again, right?
Yeah. So how did you think you got that increase?
Okay.
What you did at the first causing another increase. See, what is happening, if you notice here, I'll back up. It said when you release your first fruit offering, it positions you for the harvest. Wait a minute now. We don't work for the money, but the money gonna work for us. Your seed is what causes the harvest to come in your life. Huh? Okay. Purdue. What's the name of that place in Folk Valley?
Bluebird.
No. The place down there where the peaches at.
Lane packing.
Okay. Lane would have never got produced like he is. He had to plant some seeds right.
Mm-hmm.
Some years he have good years. Some years he have bad years. But that don't make Lane close down. Because he knows what didn't happen this year. Bam. It's going to really, a harvest going to come in. Sooner or later, a harvest going to catch up and overtake your seed. Do that make sense what I'm saying? And this is the area that I'm really trying to get the people in. Nobody in the church will have to lack and struggle if they get on God's system, because you cannot outgive it.
You sure can't.
If somebody can phone in Ivy Hill, and I said, and I gleaned from those big boys. You know why I gleaned from them? Because they didn't have a pot or a pan and a wonder to dash it out. They had a story. And the same way about Jake's. But when they caught on, when they learned, they began to empower the people that sat among them. They caught on. Huh? They church got homeless people. They got people on sick fixed income, as you want to say, they got it. But they been empowered now. They know how to work it. And do it look like they gone with that? Huh? Oh, y'all, I see your hands. Come on, baby.
I wanted to say, that I wanted to get in trouble like you did too.
Okay.
So, now, we understand, we gotta understand too that, when we're dealing with this, that that in the Bible, they're talking about the first one. So you talking about Lane, that's a peach orchard or whatever?
Yeah, you know, I was just
Yeah.
making a
So
parallel now.
if let's say he just planted that. Let's say he just planted that, he ain't get no peaches off of it ever before. When peach season coming, I don't know what month that is.
Right.
But whenever peach season comes, them first ones that come off of there, all of them is the first fruit. So it's difficult for folks when they first initially, it's a sacrifice. When they first initially,
Right.
because let's say if you don't have a job and you get a job and then you get this first check, that's your first fruit. The whole
Really,
entire thing.
in
So-
reality, you are telling the truth.
Right.
And
But I
so-
just didn't, I want to leave out here without any wounds.
So I said, that's why. So, the whole, I'm just saying, they gotta realize.
That's true.
Because the next time, it makes sense, because the next time, when you get a raise, let's say you made your first check was $1,000.
Right.
You get a raise, you make 1,500. The giving up that 1,000 made it go down, and you only got it, now you only got a first fruit of 500. But it's
Right.
still gonna do the same thing, it's gonna give you increase. So he makes it where it's easier
Right.
for first fruit to come because it's already been planted and established.
Right.
But the first one took an ultimate sacrifice by giving up all.
That's it. Been there, done that. You didn't hear what I said. Did you hear what I said? I said from my business. That whole day, self-employed, whole day, working, slinging hair, weed, whole day. In the afternoon, whole day. You didn't hear me, boy. Whole day. Whole day. Lock up. Wait, whole day, include boot rental and all.
Right.
I gave it up. But you know what? Where I work, it didn't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, because I knew the principle. Oh, come on here. When you learn the principle, things won't affect you. You won't have no problem of holding on, because when you release something, that's a sign something coming. Oh, y'all, come on here. Come on here. And the minute you raise up your mind saying, I'm giving away mine, when you say you're giving your leg, you just limit yourself. When I give away, I'm giving away because more finna come. You never, can I tell you, if God gave his only son, first, only son. And here we go, that is, that's why I said start from Genesis and then go over to Revelation. How is it God can give up his only son first, then we have a problem of releasing a seed when God, the one, created the money. He the creator. And we have a problem with releasing it. I don't understand. We keep our own self in a box. When God said, I'm greater than any box. I don't care. That's right. Y'all looking at the product of the proof right here. And if you can't see this in living color, it ain't going to get no colorful than this. I'm showing you faith, that it been played out, it been displayed, and trusting God and giving. You got it right here in the pulpit. I'm serious. What I'm doing, a lot of pastors say, girl, you crazy. Stepping out with a building, $2,000, you crazy. We never do that like that. I don't have to tell me. But what they didn't know, you looking at, you kind of numbers, beginning. But I'm not beginning. Because guess what? I'm well seasoned. And God already knew where my faith at. Faith don't look at numbers. They don't look at numbers. They trust God. So when you trust God, it'll make you step out the boat. You can't focus, like I tell folks, if I really just focus on what I'm dealing with and going through, you'll be out of your mind. So I have to continue, stay focused on Jesus, keep my faith going.